and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to talk to you about how my planner journey is going to help me in my business. For all of you that don't know, my name is Tiffany and I am an image strategist, and I work with entrepreneurs to help them achieve the image that they have always envisioned for themselves. And I'm sure you're probably wondering, well, what does that have to do with planner journey and business goals? Actually, it has everything to do with that. If I'm not able to create goals and make a plan for my goals, then I will not be able to help my potential clients in their journey as well to achieve their style and image. So let me start off just by going through a little bit about how I started my journey. I am extremely new to the planner community. Like, I found out about it in September of this year. And watching one video after another, I realized that one, I'm not as organized as I thought I was, and I've always used a planner, but I'm not using it to its full potential and how valuable really that they can be. And two, I didn't have a plan and I didn't have goals. I have dreams, but my dreams are just that. They're just dreams, but they're not goals. One of the first videos that I actually watched was from The Organized Money, and the video was on how she had 8 planners in one. And my first thought was, who in the hell needs 8 planners and why? Side note, I do cuss just a little. So I was wondering, who needs 8 planners, right? So what I realized was, after watching the video, I felt like she was talking to me and it screamed, Tiffany, you aren't even close to being organized to run a coaching business, let alone help somebody achieve their goal when it comes to style and dress. So I have to get myself together so that I can help my clients. And I can't do anything fly by night, because I've done things that's just like, oh, I'm just going to pick up like I did 8.5 years ago. Oh, you know what? I'm going to pick up, I'm going to move from Pittsburgh and I'm going to move to Charlotte. No job, no nothing. I'm just going to move, right? In business, I can't do that. And what I've learned is that when I try to do it that way, I stay in the planning and research phase, but I never move out of that phase into the next level of execution, because I don't know what I'm executing. So that in itself, after watching that video, and I'll put the link to that video in the description box, it forced me to really do some real thinking about what it is that I really wanted and what it is that I have to do in order to be successful. Yes, I currently work a 9-to-5 and I love my job, but to have the life that I want to have and to provide something to women that has been on my heart literally since I've moved here, trying to get that and put that into some form of plan and execute it in a way that I need to. So the planner community came along. I had no idea that this planner community even existed until September. And I actually have my business coach to thank for that, because if it wasn't for her video on her planner and how she was putting her planner together, I never would have stumbled across this. And I will put that video in the description box below as well. So as I really started to look and watch videos and consume content, I realized I need to make some changes. So one of the changes that I made is, 1, I bought my own personal planner. 2, I purchased a business and content planner, which is about to change. And then I purchased a planner for my personal goals. Now, the personal goal planners, I really don't consider them as planners. I more consider them as aids or supplemental aids, but powerful supplemental aids to help you along the way. So I started to realize I need help. So literally a few weeks ago, about the end of September, beginning of October, I found a video. I found a product called Cultivate What Matters. And I said, this is what I need to help me create my goals and my plan for my business for 2021. From that, I kind of got scared because, from my understanding and doing my research, it's a lot of work on the front end because you really, really have to get real with yourself. I almost didn't buy it, but I decided, you know what, I'm going to buy it because I truly need to make a change. And if the one thing 2020 has taught us, or taught me anyway, is that I have to make changes in order to see the results that I want to see. And if I don't, my dreams would just always be that. They will be dreams. And in 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, I will still be in the same place that I am today and haven't moved anywhere. So I have to make changes. So with a planner, my planner journey will definitely benefit me on my business side because now I will be forced to sit down with myself, take the time, which I am going to do. I'm actually planning to do a staycation and probably check in one of the hotels here and actually do the prep work for the Cultivate What Matters Power Sheet. And I'm actually going to do a separate video of the walkthrough of that, as well as how I will use it for my business planner, right? So just to give you a brief thing of what dreams are, a definition of what dreams are. And dreams are a cherished an aspiration or ideal. There's something that I think about. So I think about a lot. I dream a lot. And one of my dreams is to have the option to quit my job by the time I'm 50. So I'm 46, right? So I want to have the option to quit my job by the time I'm 50. That's a dream. And I remember telling that dream to someone, and they said, Tiffany, you need to get your head out of the clouds and you need to come down to earth and think down here. And that's probably one of the reasons why I don't share my dreams with people, because of things like that. And don't get me wrong, I completely understand her. I completely understand where she's coming from because she's looking out for me and she's my aunt. So I'm not going to take this attitude and be like, no, I can do this and blah, blah, blah. But at the same time, she also turned around and said, but Tiffany, you've never had to work for anything. I didn't understand what that meant then, but now I also understand what that means today. And this was only last year where we had this conversation. So now what I'm doing and realizing is that I've never had to work for anything. And not saying that I don't work and that I'm not a good worker, but when it comes to something of my own, I've never really created something. And when I do create something, I get sidetracked. It gets hard, but then it loses its luster. But then what I'm realizing is I don't have a plan. I'm picking at it and working at it, but it's a dream, but it's not a goal. So what are goals? Goals, they are the object of a person's ambition or effort. It's an aimed or desired result. They are something you act on. I've never acted on it. I've never really truly written down a goal. I think the only goal that I've accomplished to this date when I didn't write it down, well, two actually. One, I moved from Pittsburgh to Charlotte 8.5 years ago. And two, I promised myself after my surgery 2 years ago that I would take better care of myself health-wise. And I have been doing that consistently since then, but then I needed help. And so last year I joined a gym and I've been doing that consistently for the past year, 3 days a week. So I've been consistent with that and I'm actually seeing the results finally, but I see them and I keep going even when I don't want to. So my goal is to take that and become that way in my business. And I can't do that without actually having the goals and actually writing them down and planning them out. So one of the things that I plan on doing is to do monthly videos to walk you through, not plan with me videos, but just to walk you through my process of how I'm going to use the two planners that I'm going to use together and how I'm going to use those every month so that I'm working and progressing on my goals, and also as a way to hold me accountable and for you to hold me accountable as well, to help me with that, because I also may help somebody that's in the same boat as me. So that's pretty much all I wanted to talk to you about today. I will also have a video. I was going to be able to do this in one video, but it looks like I'm only going to be able to. I have to do this in two. But I'll have this video, and then I'm also going to record a video, a walkthrough of my goal planning plan for my 2021 business and what I'm going to do for that. So that will be a monthly series. And don't worry, I'm going to have videos on closet organization and how to get closet peace, and of course ways to create and style and create the image that you want. So all of that is coming, but I felt that starting into the planner journey and this newfound world of mine, I thought it would be a great fun way to get acclimated to YouTube again and to incorporate it in some way. So with all that, thank you for tuning in and watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Stay healthy and stay safe. Bye.